Good morning, everybody. It is, what is today? It's Thursday morning. I'm going to post this before I go back to work. Uh, I'm between runs. I'm in bus driver drag. We are having horrible weather here. After it rained all weekend, we got 2 nice sunny days. Really like 3.5 because we got some sun in the afternoon on Monday. I haven't posted because that rainy weather was actually cold, and it really makes my bones and everything ache because of the disability, because of the osteoporosis, the osteoarthritis, the osteopenia. My bones really hurt when it's damp and cold out, which is weird because why do I live in the Northeast where we get the coldest, dampest winters I've ever lived through? I mean, I lived in Colorado where we got tons of snow, but it wasn't damp and it was a different kind of winter. I don't know how to explain it to people, but it was a completely different kind of winter. But anyway, I digress. So I have been working on this. I am working on this. Well, refresh your memory. View B. I'm doing it as a shirt waist dress, not a shirt dress. So here's where I've gotten so far. I know it's not a lot. Here's the sleeves. I have not connected the sleeves yet. The reason I haven't gotten further along, and I wanted to be further along, were two things. Well, three things actually. The weather was killing me with my hands really hurt. The little bones in my hands hurt. And sewing's hard. Even if you're not hand sewing, it's hard when those bones in your hands hurt. Even though we only have 10 days left of school, it feels like everything's ramping up. Like I delivered lunches yesterday, which I only do about once a month. Yesterday was my day to do it. The prom is Friday, and I'm going to be shuttling for the prom. We have something here where the kids come, and before they go to where they're going to be like eating and dancing, they do a promenade, and it's done. Sometimes it's done in the gym. Sometimes it's done on like a sidewalk area near the high school. This year, they're actually setting it up on the football field under the tents. In fact, the tents went up yesterday. I saw them this morning when I was, oh, hi, and look, my dog's here, who has literally ignored me for the hour that I've been home, and now he needs to show me his favorite toy, which is this. I can't get it to squeak. All right. Here we go. Go get it. But anyway, and then I'm also doing a sporting event on Saturday morning. I'm taking the kids for the track team, even though if this weather keeps up, I have a feeling it's going to be canceled because their track field's going to be mud. But unless it's an asphalt one, which I'm not sure about this high school. But so I've really been slowed down because I'm doing a lot more and my hands have been really hurting me. But the other thing is that I really took the incentive this time to do this pattern differently. Even though it's the muslin, I don't want to wreck that striped fabric. I want to get all the kinks out on this and not wreck that striped fabric. I don't want to go through what I went through with that blue window pane fabric, which I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to fix. I'm sure I can fix it. I just got to figure it out. Like I got to put my thinking cap on. But so what I've been doing with this is, first of all, I did a full measurement of myself before I cut this out. And in this pattern, I'm a 24. So I'm in the top range. And that's mostly because of my boobs. You can see here I overcast all of the fabric. Let me take this down, actually, and I'll show you what else I did. I did things like, if you look, this is the interior. I worked really hard to cover, let me see if I can see that. This is actually the interior of the shoulder seam. I worked really hard to make sure that this was covered. And I'll show you the exterior. I just wanted everything to be nicer. This is the interior. This has a yoke panel. And see how I did it? I did it so I really wanted to cover where the yoke meets. I wanted to have a better finishes in this particular garment, even though it is a muslin, because these are okay colors on me. Like this, the cranberry color and the blue, they're great. But oatmeal, not one of my favorite colors. So I've really been working to make sure the finishes on this are a little bit nicer than I normally do, which takes more time, which is why I tend to skip them sometimes, because I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't want to overcast all the fabric, blah, blah, blah. It'll take so long, blah, 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 right? But on this garment, I decided to do it. And So I got into this, and like the other shirt dress pattern that I made, shirtwaist dress pattern that I just made, this has some strange kind of idiosyncrasies. And one of the first ones that's very weird to me, and if you think this is weird, please leave a comment, but it wants you to do the sleeves before you do the collar. And I think the reason is because there's a piece that goes onto the collar. Well, I'm not even sure. I think it goes under the collar. That is the front piece that's like a front facing for the buttons. So I kind of get it. But I still don't understand the concept of, I have always learned, regardless of whether it's a dress or whatever, or a blouse, the order of operations for the sewing is that you do like all your darts first. Then you do and in this case, I did the yoke. Then I did all my main seams after I did the dart and the yoke. Then you do collars. Then you do sleeves, or if it's a shirt, like the sleeves and the hems are last. Now, if it's a shirt dress, you do the collar, then you attached the bodice to the waistline of your skirt, and then you do the hem and you do the sleeves. This wants me to do the sleeves before the collar. It's very weird to me. And so I started doing the sleeves, and I was like, no, I don't want to do the sleeves yet. I also measured them, and they're a little tight because I have a little bit of bingo wing going on here. So I think what I'm going to do is take out a couple of the stitches on the bottom here, like on the underneath where you can't see it. And I'm going to, when I flip it for the hem, I'm going to sew and leave just like the tiniest little notch open to give myself a little more breathing room on the arm. But it is coming along nicely. I do think it's pretty. It's a weird fabric. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was a decor fabric. But the reason I know it's not a decor fabric are two things. It's way too light for a decor fabric, and the width is too short. It's only 44, which is quilting normally. But this is a weird fabric for quilting. The only thing I can think of is it's a backing piece, like fabric used to back your quilt. But even that would be weird because look at this. It's got stitches are already in it. These have been kind of a pain in the ass also too, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm sorry, I should have put on my ring light because I just realized how dark it's getting. It literally, I think, has been getting darker since we've been filming. But it's got this stitching in here, and this is actual stitching. And so I have to be careful that it doesn't unravel while I'm working on it. And then also, I just have to throw something in. I'm not going to do a haul video for this, but I just wanted to point out that Goodwill can be a great place to find stuff, man. I'm telling you. I found this little thing here, which is for holding your spools of thread. And it's like faux plastic that's made to look like wood, which is super weird. And then it's got a little thing in here, and I'm keeping my the feet for my sewing machine in here, like my button holder and stuff. I got this for like $2.99 at Goodwill, and it was great because I just needed something to hold more of that thread that I keep finding at Goodwill, right? And then I found this, and we all know what this is. In fact, look, they even taped this to it. This was $2.99. The funny thing, this was $5 originally, and I got it for $2.99 at Goodwill, and it seems to be brand new, and it is a giant tailor's ham, or as we like to call it in New Jersey, pork roll. And it's so much nicer and bigger than the one I already have, so I was really happy to find this. But with that said, if you like this video, please like, comment, please comment. I love comments. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I have some new subscribers. Thank you for joining us. I'm really excited to have you here. And until the next video, which hopefully I will have this done, I hope everybody is having a good June and summer's coming. We'll see you soon. Bye.